Blessed morning, Grateful Gap family. Welcome back to the Grateful Gap Sports Huddle here on the Grateful Gap podcast. About to get directly into the daily verse before I get into some great sports talk this morning. This morning's sports episode going to be a little different. I'm just going to give the previews. I'm going to recap this Super Wild Card weekend, and I'm going to be looking up previewing the matchups for this weekend's divisional rounds in the NFL playoffs. We will be reconvening on Saturday with the regular sports huddle. I have my co-host and a special guest this Saturday. Again, to be able to talk about different sports and to go over the divisional round, give our picks. We'll recap the tally record from the wild card weekend record, and then we'll give our picks for Saturday and Sunday divisional games, and we'll tally our marks to see what our record is before advancing to the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship games. But again, the daily verse for the date of January 19, 2023 derives from the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 16, and it states as follows. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. And again, that's from the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 16. And recapping this past Super wild card weekend in the NFL with some crazy games, man. A lot of great atmospheres, the playoffs. I love it so much. And let's get into it. So, recapping this wild card weekend from Saturday through Monday night. On Saturday games, we had the 49ers defeat the Seahawks 41-23. We had the Jaguars come back from an outstanding deficit to come back from 27-0 to ultimately defeat the Chargers 31-30. That was a heck of a game. Shout out to Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence and that whole Jaguar staff and players for never giving up and never quitting and continue to just go out there and play their game. Moving on to Sunday's games, we had the Bills defeat the Dolphins 34-31. That was a pretty good game, despite not having Tua Tagovailoa as the Dolphins quarterback. The Dolphins fought real hard and really had a chance to ultimately win the game, but the Bills end up pulling it off. The Giants defeated the Vikings 31-24. The Giants will be seeing us this weekend at the Link Saturday night. Shout out to Philly. Then the Bengals defeated the Ravens. The Ravens had a real opportunity to go up and make it 24-17 their way, but a goal line fumble cost them the game. So they lost to the Bengals 24-17. Then we had a Monday night thriller. The Cowboys defeated the Buccaneers 31-14. So that was the wrap up for the Super Wild Card weekend. Moving over to the divisional round, I'm looking forward to these matchups, man. We have the Giants versus the Eagles. We have the Jaguars versus the Chiefs. These are Saturday games. You can catch the Chiefs and the Jaguars at 4:30 on NBC, and then you can check the Eagles and the Giants out at Saturday Night Football on Fox. Moving on to Sunday games, we have the Bengals versus the Bills. That's going to be a shootout. Then we have the Cowboys versus the 49ers. That's going to be a great game as well, man. So this is what it's about right here, the divisional round. The teams that win from this round, they will advance to the NFC and the AFC championship games and have a spot to play for going forward in the Super Bowl. So I'm just looking forward to it, man. The matchup that I'm looking most forward to will be Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen matchup. That's going to be a pretty good game. The Bengals have a pretty good, pretty deep wide receiver core. Running they have overall pretty good offense. With their skills players. I think their only downfall will probably be tight end. But still, even at tight end, they don't have like a horrible tight end. They just don't have an elite tight end like Dallas Goedert or with these other or Travis, not Travis Kelce or George Kittle with the 49ers. Those are more complete teams all the way around, kind of like the Eagles. So for my matchup on the Eagles, man, I'm really looking forward to Dallas Goedert getting a lot of one-on-one opportunity with linebackers and taking advantage of it, especially even our wide receivers because you're gonna have to try to double one of our wide receivers. That's either depending on what formation we run. For the Eagles, we got Devontae Smith on one side, we got AJ Brown on another side, and if we go spread formation, we have Quez Watkins in the slot as well. And again, along with Dallas Goedert, who can line up as a receiver or a tight end. So we're very versatile. We have Jalen Hurts. He's going to be at 100% go with the playbook. I don't know if he's going to be 100% healthy, but he's going to definitely go out there and give 110% effort and do whatever he got to do to be able to make his team win. I'm so excited to see our defense flying around, going at Daniel Jones. The offensive line for the Giants, they played well last week against the Vikings, but this defense they about to be seeing, they know what's going on. They about to be seeing them dogs flying around, them Eagles flying around, all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. The Jaguars, the Chiefs matchup, I'm looking forward to the quarterback battle there, Trevor Lawrence versus Patrick Mahomes. Going to be even the coaches, Doug Peterson and Andy Reid were once colleagues, and I think even Doug Peterson was Andy Reid's quarterback at one time, backup quarterback at one time, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be cool, man. Again, it's gonna be cool to see those individuals battle up against each other. Even the Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy matchup. Even though I think Dak Prescott's a better quarterback, more tested quarterback. I think the 49ers are going to come out playing hard, and it's going to be some good games. So that's our divisional round matchup preview this week. Going into the divisional round of the playoffs this weekend. Y'all can check those games out again Saturday and Sunday. And then I'll give recaps of the NCAA women's, men, and top 25 men and women's from this week. It was some pretty good games, and I'll just go from Monday to today. Monday we didn't have any top 25 games on Monday. Tuesday we had for the NCAA women's, we had number 5 UConn defeat Seton Hall 103-58, and we had number 22 Villanova defeat Xavier 76-38. Moving on to Wednesday games, we had number 10 Iowa go to overtime against Michigan State. Iowa ultimately won 84-81. We had number 15 Oklahoma going up against TCU. Oklahoma defeated them 93-66. We had number 18 Iowa State hosted Oklahoma State. Iowa State defeated them 69-64. We had a top 25 ranked matchup, number 6 Indiana versus number 21 Illinois. Number 6 Indiana defeated them 83-72. Then we had an upset in the Big 12 with Texas Tech over number 25 Texas 68-64. Moving on to today's games, we have number 16 Gonzaga going up against Pacific. Number 12 Virginia Tech going up against Pitt. Number 20 NC State going up against Miami. Number 2 Ohio State going up against Northwestern. Number 1 South Carolina hosting Vanderbilt. Number 1 South Carolina at Vanderbilt. Number 7 Notre Dame going up against Clemson. Number 11 Maryland going up against Wisconsin. Top 20 ranked matchup for the state of North Carolina. Number 13 Duke going up against number 17 North Carolina. That'll be a good game tonight. Number 14 Michigan going up against Rutgers. And number 3 LSU hosting Arkansas. Moving on to NCAA men's recap from this week from Monday to Thursday. Monday we had number 3 Purdue defeat Michigan State 64-63. We had number 18 Charleston hosting William and Mary. Charleston defeated them 82-54. We had number 17 Miami hosting Syracuse. Number 17 Miami defeated them 82-78. Then we had number 24 FAU going up against Western Kentucky. FAU defeated them 76-62. Moving on to Tuesday games, we had number 1 Houston going up against Tulane. Houston defeated them 80-60. We had a top 15 matchup in the top 25. Number 2 Kansas fell to number 13 Kansas State in overtime by 1 point, 83-82. That was a pretty good game, actually. Number 9 Tennessee defeated Mississippi State 70-59. Another top 15 matchup, we had number 12 Iowa State defeat number 7 Texas 78-67. We had number 4 Alabama going up against Vanderbilt. Alabama defeated them 78-66. We had number 19 Clemson fall to Wake Forest 87-77. Then we had number 21 Baylor defeat Texas Tech 81-74. Moving on to Wednesday games, we had number 15 UConn fall to Seton Hall 67-66. Then we had number 10 Virginia defeat Virginia Tech 78-68. Number 14 TCU fell to unranked West Virginia 74-65. We had number 16 Auburn defeat LSU 67-49. Number 8 Xavier fell to DePaul 73-72. We had another top 25 ranked matchup. Number 20 Marquette hosted number 22 Providence. Marquette defeated them 83-75. Then we had number 25 Arkansas fall to Missouri 79-76. To today's games, we have number 23 Rutgers going up against Michigan State. Number 3 Purdue going up against Minnesota. Number 18 Charleston going up against Monmouth. Number 24 FAU going up against UTSA. Number 6, Gonzaga will be hosting LMU. Number 11, Arizona will be hosting USC. And number 5, UCLA will go up against Arizona State. So that's our sports huddle rundown for this week. Shout out to the Hawks. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They defeated the Mavericks last night, 130 to 122. So I'm looking forward. Again, check us out for the divisional round matchups this Saturday and Sunday on the Grateful Gal Sports Huddle. We will be previewing, again, giving predictions, having a special guest Saturday to talk about the playoffs and all those good things. So y'all be blessed. Continue to like me on all major podcast platforms. Check me out on all major podcast platforms. Anywhere you get your podcasting, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, other major podcast platforms you can check me out on. Like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Grateful Gab Podcast. Again, more videos will be added recently. More videos will be added here in the near future, and I look forward to continue to see the growth. And I appreciate y'all, man. Continue to stay consistent in whatever you do in your life. Remember, every day is a new day. Stay in the moment. Stay in today. Give God his glory and his grace for allowing us to be able to see today and be thankful and understand that everything that comes in our life, good or bad, it starts with being alive. So take advantage of your life. Be grateful for your life and cherish your loved ones and cherish the individuals around you who want the best for you and all those good things. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all around. Check me out tomorrow for Fun Fact Friday. I'll finally be going over the country of the United States of America. So check it out. Tune in, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.